Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Welcome to 777 Portal. Today is July the 7th, 2023. 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7, so we have 777. So I wanted to just jump on and do a quick Divine Feminine Friday reading with the 777 energies. Couple of things that I downloaded was Protect Your Energy. That just kind of came out of nowhere. But also, I was asked to remind you of how far you've come on this journey. If you are just awakening to twin flame energy, it's a turbulent but transformative journey. So be patient with yourself. You're not going to be able to rush through it. This is just not possible to rush through this. But when you come through the process, you realize how truly amazing it is. But as I look back now, and it's something about how you have elevated, ascended in your frequency. Remember who you were, that version of yourself before you realized you were twin flame and was impacted by those energies in a conscious way. You're a different person. You're a better version of yourself. And the reason is because we need your light on this planet, the power of your twin flame energy to help. They're saying free humanity, but it's not so much a captive energy as it is it's like humanity is caught in their own thoughts, like that replaying the past in their mind, that Nine of Swords energy. Humanity is in the Nine of Swords energy. And it feels like we've got to get to that Ten of Swords to end this vicious cycle. And we need light. We need your light. And that's why you're a twin. And being a better version of yourself means that you are going to spread your light in an authentic way. And that light is your love. And it is authentic because it is sacred. And you have stepped into your sacred being. That in itself makes all the difference. Okay. So let's find out what's going on for Divine Feminines. This is Divine Feminine energy, not gender. Okay, this card is adamant. The Queen of Saintly Women. I am in service to divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. This is the divine guiding. If you didn't see was it yesterday's energy or Twin Flame Tuesday energy, one of the readings this week, when I said divine love, that divine love card came out. So this is attached to that reading. You may want to go check it out. But this is about using your love as grace. Let's pull another one. Your light is grace. The Empress of Protection. Remember when I said protect your energy? Sorry, my computer is giving me a bit of a little warning there. Okay. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. When you are doing your light work, you are divinely protected. The divine is going to protect that light. As long as your intentions are aligned with the highest and greatest good, the divine will protect that light. But you need to also protect your energy. They're saying that the divine love is the most sacred energy. And it is what they're using the word culminates into grace. Okay? All right, I know I've shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again. Okay, I just heard Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I don't know what that's in reference to, but it might be a message for somebody. I don't even question anymore. As I hear them, it's like I hear them and spew them out. Ooh, the rose thread, your inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. It's the dedication to your spiritual path. It's like I don't give a shit what people think. I'm just going to do what I do, that I'm called to do, that I know in my inner knowing at my soul self. This is what I came here for. My light is that important. Your light is that important. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. So, divine feminines have been through the ringer on this journey by necessity. And I feel like divine feminine has really stepped into her divine feminine grace. And she's like, yeah, it was tough, but I healed. And yeah, it was turbulent, but look at who I am now. Look at my energy. Look at my understanding. Look at my authenticity. It's almost like this is a time to just sit back, just take this day, 777, and reflect back on your journey. Pick a starting point and see how far you've come. And I think that's what they're asking you to do, because it feels like things are going to get busy. The work is going to be more, you're going to be called upon to do more work. That's what I'm getting. And more light work. So it's almost like, strengthen your gifts. And part of that strength is the knowing of how you have overcome, how you have healed, how you have stepped into your authentic power, how you have become unified inside, and how you now are using your gifts, whatever they may be, to share, to expand, to benefit. Reconciling something within yourself. It feels like you're just taking some time to take a good hard look. Yeah, it's like you're looking in your spiritual mirror. There have been things that you have learned that you haven't really given yourself credit for. Be fair to yourself. There's been like a dichotomy within you that has been very difficult to reconcile. And you have now found reconciliation and peace with it. You look over your journey and all of the emotions you've experienced on this journey, and you see how it has revealed the authentic you. And check out yesterday's reading about the chrysalis, about the transformation. That's been coming through in a lot of readings recently. But you have learned to master your emotions and look at yourself in the mirror and be happy with what you see, because you've been able to reconcile something through some healing. There was a pattern in the previous version of you that kept you disrupted and almost tilted and in distortion energy. But now you've come to the pinnacle of that transition into your divine self. And you're looking back and saying, yeah, how many layers of me have I been through? But I like the one I'm looking at now. Mm-hmm. Yep. I like the one I'm looking at now, that Ten of Cups. A lot of tens here. Just saw the Ten of Wands on the bottom, or the Ten of Swords. This is a completion point. It's the pinnacle. The pinnacle point of, it's kind of like looking at the hill, the mountain you just climbed, and looking at the trail you just traversed, and realizing that's how far I've come. There's that Queen of Swords. We've got 3 queens down. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Emotions, Queen of Swords. We do not have the Queen of Wands, but instead we have the Strength. That lion was the mountain, and you tamed it. We have Strength and Justice. That makes me happy. I don't know if you can see this card. Look at how she's emerging from a previous version of herself. This is you. Doesn't it feel good? This 7/7 portal is that day for you to do some self-reflection and see how much you've grown, how different your life is now. 9 of Emotions. Absolutely. Your frequency is so much higher. And look how buoyant that is. You didn't know about frequency when you started this journey. And now you're like, I'm in a higher vibration. I'm in a higher frequency. And you're attracting people at the same frequency. There's that transformation card. Death. You're pleased. You're pleased with what you know about yourself now. You're pleased in the way you handle situations. You're pleased in the fact that you now are a lot calmer. 5 of Emotions. There's a fine line between holding yourself accountable for the mistakes you've made in the past and sabotaging yourself. It's okay to have regret because that regret makes you uncomfortable, which means you won't make the same mistake again. It's okay to say, I regret that, the way I handled that, or I regret that decision. That was a lower version of yourself, a not yet fully developed version of yourself. But don't berate yourself so badly that you sabotage who you are. All right, so the storyline here is you have made that pivotal point from being focused on trying to get through this process, this journey, into the divine revelation of your divine essence, your soul spark, and how now that can be channeled into spreading your light. But you do need to protect your energy. There are saboteurs amidst The stronger you shine your light, the more it attracts the dark energies to try and dim your light, to get you off balance, to make you focus on something else, as opposed to really putting all of your energy and effort into your light. There is power here. Your power, your divine power. You've stepped into that. You've reconciled all of the components of the journey and how they have completed this transformation of you. Now you're being asked to forgive the lower version of yourself, the prior versions of yourself, but also to forgive the prior versions of others. That's this reconciliation. You're being asked to manifest using your gift. For expansion. That's how you spread your light. Anything else? Let's pull sacred self-care. It's so important that you take these steps for sacred self-care, because when you don't take care of yourself, your light gets challenged, because you may not feel good, you may not be well rested, you may be overwhelmed, you may not be taking time for yourself, meditation, self-care. Self-love is an important part of this process. Sweet treat. You can indulge for just a little bit. Don't go overboard with the sugar, though. Movement. I've seen movement a lot lately. It's going to help. I don't want to use the word transverse, but our planet is getting a lot of energy from the sun. And that energy is in your aura. And it is interacting with your energy. And the movement is going to help distribute that energy. You can ground, but you also want that to kind of do its work, which is to activate your DNA. So movement is going to help distribute that energy through your body. Take a walk. We've seen take a walk quite a bit. This is a good time to reflect. Maybe do a meditation walk and reflect on your journey. And watch a movie. The Sound of Freedom is out right now. It's a really important movie, I think, because so much of the darkness in this world is addressed in that movie. And that might be part of what we're all being called to do, is to step into a more empowered stance of not allowing that to continue. So that might be the movie that you need to see. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Have a wonderful Friday. I'll see you back here tomorrow for What Your Fairy Godmother Wants You to Know. Messages from your fairies. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.